Rated M for mature.
Greetings, I'm Tipper. You are listening to Interp'd Reality. Here's what we got up to last time.
This world, which doubles as a prison of its own, is the waste net. And so you all sit here behind bars with these other few prisoners.
I choose to intimidate the police officer.
What do you say?
Fuck you, you piece of fat pig shit.
Can I not just use your baton?
You've never
This
used
is
a
really
gun
like,
before?
well, clearly not. I've been in the forest.
Point him at it and pull the trigger.
And I go for a swift punch right in the bloody face.
There's no resistance. The head completely explodes.
Am I this secretly the fist of the North Star or something? Like,
Potentially.
what the fuck?
Let's go.
You like have to slap him on the ass because you're like half of your body is under the ground.
I jump.
You can't
really
jump.
high.
You cannot jump.
Why can I not? Oh,
This is amazing.
Alright.
Nothing good can come from them going to train hell. You need to stop them.
Guys, come on.
No, let's see what happens first.
The factions in the battlegrounds are still fighting and there is no resolution to the conflict.
Oh, great.
Yeah, you don't see many females around here, do you?
Not as pretty as you.
You killed me, Dad.
I gotta teach you.
You know, you're not looking too bad yourself. I need you to roll a charisma saving throw.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You two have barely touched your drinks, but Tipper is like downing this ale.
Can he hold his liquor?
Whoa.
And that is where we will end the session.
Oh my god.
Let's be honest, he
That-
deserved it.
Was so much fun.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait to do this next week.
And now, on with the story.
Okay, we will do an overview of what happened last time. So,
Recap.
from what everybody here can recall, but I'll say this all for the benefit of the recording. These four fine adventurers, through various means, winded up in the middle of the town police station prison. And they were surrounded by all these other inmates, two to a cell, and in there they bonded. They also met Chief You're an Idiot, who was a very, very bold person in the prison and would intimidate the inmates. Gary here decided to challenge the chief, going on to say that he was a plant killer and he would want to kill plants. The chief,
He'll do.
yeah. The chief was so enthralled by the prospect of seeing murder in the prison that he let Gary out and instructed him to kill a plant dude. But Gary turned on the chief and, without even using a weapon, just his fists for some unknowable reason, he managed to completely eviscerate this chief and just punch him through the face. Completely, like, his brain is nothing now. All the inmates were freed, and they ran off to train hell. Some of them were persuaded to not go. But other than that, then the squad, I'll just call them whatever, they moved to the saloon nearby. And I'll say now that I never told you the name of the saloon, but I think that would be something that you would know. This saloon is called the Golden Nugget. And you went in there, you flirted with a rabbit that was at the the counter, and you learned some things about how this world works and what the clans are and what the locations are from a guy that you spoke to. He pointed out that what you could potentially do is head in the direction of Awesome Fort, which is located near, it's located on the other side of town, near the passage into Vista Hills and Venice Street. But as just before the session ended, we cut to the entrance of a tall, burly man with sunglasses and I don't know if it's a balaclava or a bandana, one of those things, around his mouth. And on his shoulder was a stereotypical looking gnome that was very short and wide, and it had a gun. And that is where we pick up. So, this man and the gnome combo, they wander into this saloon, and everyone else falls quiet as this happens. You even see that the man that you were previously talking to, he's sort of whispering under his breath, as if to say, he can't get a break, because he was complaining about that the whole time he was talking. And you can tell he wants to get out of there, so he's looking for an opportunity to do so. This gnome, once the big burly man has stopped, the gnome jumps off his shoulder, and still carrying this gun in like his tiny stubby hands, he like waddles very comically towards the counter. And what are you guys going to do, if anything?
I thought we already got the information off them last time.
No, we did do that. This is when we were leaving the tavern.
Yeah, you were about to leave the saloon, but then this happened.
All right, does anyone want to insult the gnome? Because I can think of several things to say to the gnome.
Basically, what I'll do is I will investigate the gnome. I want to see what he's holding.
Okay.
What's this information? What's this deal?
Do you want me to roll an investigation check?
Yeah, I guess so.
Hey.
18.
Oh my goodness. Well, I will tell you right now that I am not equipped to describe a gun with that level of detail. But let me see. Oh shoot.
I think you should just transfer the role to.
Okay, you know what?
Major.
I'll just describe. I'll describe what it looks like, because that is that's the best I can do. So this gnome's gun that he's holding, his hands are really tiny, so he's not holding it by the trigger. He's holding it by one of the handle area, and then another is under the barrel, and he's walking along like that. The gun has. It's cream colored, the handle at least. The rest of it is mostly black, but that you do see some parts of it that are also cream colored. It looks more like a toy, but with your high investigation check, you know that this is a real weapon of some kind, but it's a pistol.
It's a Calibri.
As you're investigating the gun, the gnome waddles up onto the counter. He actually has to climb up onto the counter in order to get there. He is very short and very wide, and it's comical, his appearance. Then he speaks up, and he's just talking in general to anybody, because the rabbit that you were originally speaking to doesn't seem to want to hang around the counter, maybe for this very reason. And the gnome goes, "Okay, missy, I'm going to need you to hand over, let's say 70% of your earnings this quarter."
All right, Toad. Jesus.
Toad? That wasn't Toad.
It sounded like Toad.
It's close, but it's not. You see
Trying not to laugh the whole time.
You see that the gnome already knows that the rabbit is in charge of this establishment, and he's looking in her direction, expecting her to come up to the counter and hand over the money. And she's sitting back in the chair, completely unamused by this, and it's go, "Or what, you're gonna shoot people with that toy gun of yours?" "Why, yes, that is exactly what I'm going to do." "Okay, go ahead and do it." And now, with that, the gnome, he makes a giggly sort of grin, and a laugh, and he waddles off. He's still walking with this stilted manner, just holding this gun in his two hands. And he goes towards the left where you guys were sitting, and he doesn't go to your table. He goes to the closest one, and there's a lady sitting there. She's very startled by this, and she, starts freaking out because this gnome's coming right for her. What do you guys do?
I go over to the gnome and pick up take his gun.
I have an idea.
Hold up. What?
First-
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say Major. Not Major. Sorry.
Karl. His name is.
What's your character's
His name is.
again?
His character's name is Karl.
It should be,
Karl.
a good idea at this point to put allies' names in, so that you don't forget.
I was just gonna say. Karl. By HS, do you have a gun?
That's a good question.
Yes, I do.
You have to check.
All right. Cool. Is it bigger than his gun?
Yes, it would be. Yes, it would be.
Yes,
All
it
right.
is.
All right. You get ready. Do whatever you want.
Yeah, I go over to the little gnome man and steal his gun.
Here's the problem. The barrel has fallen off.
Yeah.
That is nothing. Wait, why are you holding it?
His gun doesn't have a barrel.
Okay.
Okay.
Because
New plan.
I can actually pickpocket the weapon.
In the time that you guys have been talking and trying to arrange your plan of attack, the gnome gets up onto the table with this lady, and he wrangles his gun. It's very hard for him to hold this, but he wrangles it and he aims it directly at this lady, and he pulls the trigger, and you see a big flash of a gunpowder, but nothing happens. And the lady, she, touches her head and tries to figure out, am I going to die? And she, she sees that she hasn't been touched at all by this gun.
What the? That's a terrible gun.
He has a blank round.
Misfire. Misfire.
Well, it produced the muzzle flash and everything, and then just nothing came out.
Wait, I have.
Someone
sorry.
punch him. Someone punch him.
I have something for you, Mr. Gnome.
I'll like to punch the gnome.
Okay, all right. Roll a hit DC with your unarmed strike.
I got 20.
You got what?
I got 20.
Okay, you punch this gnome in the back, and your whole fist makes impact with him, and he does get launched by this punch, but he's launched directly into the lady, knocking her over onto the ground, like pushing the chair down, and they both struggle a bit to get back onto their feet, but because the gnome is so small, he's already up, and he pulls the trigger again, and it does another muzzle flash, but nothing comes out. And you can hear the rabbit off in the distance. She's just sighing and clicking.
I'm gonna wrangle the weapon out of his hands.
Okay. I am going to need you to make a sleight of hand check.
It would be easy because he's a short.
I'm gonna. Can I add heroic inspiration to it as well?
You cannot add to your own roll. It can only be to someone else's roll.
Bugger. Okay.
Yeah.
Heck yeah, Karl, go get him.
11.
11. Okay. Unfortunately for you, this gun is, because it's so small, even though the gnome is having trouble holding it, it's very hard to grasp. You do grab it, but you also take the gnome with it. So he's dangling from this gun, and he's going, let me go, you stupid human. And he pulls the trigger several more times, and the muzzle flash happens repeatedly. Still nothing, though.
I am gonna shake him off.
Okay, I guess roll a strength check.
Fuck, it's a 6.
No, you cannot separate the gnome from the gun.
All right. I will walk up to Major, hold my fist up, and punch the gnome in the face to let him go.
Okay, roll hit DC for unarmed strike.
Oh, for frick's sake! 7.
7.
I can't fight either.
You punched Karl in the face.
Oh, Karl, I'm so sorry.
Okay, I would like to do the exact same the exact same thing Gary did.
Okay, yep, hit DC, unarmed strike, go ahead.
Fuck.
Oh, for the love of God!
What now? What number?
Yeah.
You punch Gary in the back.
Wait, Tipper, go, do it. We need to
I need you all to roll. No, not Tipper. I need the 3 of you to roll intelligence saving throws.
Oh, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to sit here drunk.
Yeah, you're drunk.
17.
Okay.
17.
All right, good. You avoid starting a bar fight.
Okay, I would like to proceed to try and hit the gnome again.
You gotta try again.
Okay, unarmed strike,
drunk.
go ahead.
13 this time.
Okay, this time, well, you punch the gnome again, and you actually do clip him. You clip him at the where his legs are, and the twist that comes from his body is enough to free him, but it also frees the gun from Karl's grip. The gnome still has full hold over it, and now back on his feet, he goes, I don't know who you guys are, but you're very clearly pissing me off. Can't you just let us get the money?
No.
Clearly not, no.
Also,
You will get nothing.
You see for a moment he's holding this gun up and he still thinks like, he's going to be able to do something with it. But then there's a brief moment where he realizes that something isn't right. Like, he should have dealt damage by now. And he looks down at the pistol and he goes, oh, I'm stupid. It was on safety the whole time.
Oh, for the love
And
of
he
God.
turns off the safety and prepares to shoot you guys again.
Hey, before he does it, I like to steal his gun from him.
Okay. I want you this time to roll initiative.
Initiative, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna add his inspiration on that as well.
Okay. So roll a d4, Major.
Okay. 2.
2 plus 2 is 4, so that means that his roll is 13. So what were you gonna do?
I wanted to steal his gun before he can shoot it.
Okay, yeah, you are able to grab the gun, and now you're both wrestling over it. You can see his fingers are still trying to reach for the trigger, but because his hands are so small and so are his arms, it's very difficult for him to reach the trigger when you're actively pulling on the pistol.
My gun.
No!
Why do you need a gun? You have dragon fists.
I'm gonna steal
As you,
Oh, he's a thief that likes stealing things.
yeah,
I'm a wizard.
Fair enough.
as well, I'm trying to get into what's happening next. As you are both fighting over this gun, trying to get it out of the goblin's I keep saying goblin. It's a freaking gnome.
Goblin? Where?
Sorry, I played as a goblin in one of the in one of the sessions before we did this campaign, and it's messing with my mind. Yeah, you're trying to get this gun out of the gnome's hand when all of a sudden you see a whole bunch of gold dust seems to stream in from outside. And you see as the gold dust, it races towards the gnome and the burly man that he came in on. And it seems like with that, these two have suddenly and completely frozen into statues. They still look like their normal selves, but they have completely frozen.
What the heck?
Okay, I got a new pet now.
I'm gonna investigate this gold dust.
Yeah, go ahead and an investigation.
Oh, for fuck's sake, it's 5.
Okay, how about everybody else make investigation as well?
I roll up my glasses.
Finally, I could do
take a look.
something.
Yep. Oh, okay, no, Zero, you will be at... No, sorry, Tipper. You will be at disadvantage because you are drunk.
Okay, I got 10.
So what do I roll?
You roll the same thing again and pick the lowest number.
I got a nat 1.
Okay, so 2 investigations.
2 investigations,
Apparently,
pick the lowest.
I gotta see anything.
8.
Oh, man. Okay. Well, you guys... You all look at this gold dust that has coalesced on these 2 people. You're mainly fixated on the gnome. Zero does look at the big burly man. But the outside light is a bit blinding from being inside the saloon for so long. You can have a look at this gold dust, and it's gold dust. Maybe not made of the same material, but it's definitely gold and it's definitely dust. And you can even pick it off these people, and nothing seems to happen. They're still frozen. But
Wait, so they just turn into gold statues?
No, they're not gold. They are just frozen in place.
So everyone's frozen.
Those two characters are frozen. When now you all suddenly hear a voice from outside, and he goes, "Yoo-hoo! You boys, come out here."
Is he talking to us?
Yes, I'm talking to you. Come on out.
How can you see us? Are you looking through the window?
No, I'm looking right through the door.
I don't want to come out. I have a new pet, so bugger off.
I don't want to come out. I have a gun.
I want to try to look further.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
roll.
walk outside.
I guess perception. Again with disadvantage. You are drunk.
Yep. 18.
18.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Your eyes, beyond all reason, despite everyone else being sober, your eyes adjust to the outside first, and you see outside, standing on the side of the street, is a very tall and lanky looking person. He is wearing blackish brownish kind of coat, and there are gold ornaments on it. Not in terms of it looking like a uniform, but more like something that a magician would wear. And you look further up the body, and you see that floating in midair is a top hat, under which there are steampunk glasses, the bronze ones. I guess they're gold in this case. Looking back at you, a bit comical, like Willy Wonka from that one movie.
from the betting movie, so.
And there's also this person, their mouth is floating in space between the hat and the neck area of the body. And he is waving at you, but looks a little confused at the others. And he goes, I'm afraid you won't be able to take those things with you. They are frozen for now. Everybody come out here, please.
I don't want to.
I'm gonna walk outside.
Okay.
I choose to not go out, and I steal the gold dust on the floor.
Okay. Gary,
I'm gonna go with Karl.
are you going out, Gary?
Let me think about this. Sure, I'll join you, Karl. We'll have an adventure.
Yeah. So the three of you go out into the outside light while remains in the saloon, attempting to collect as much of the gold dust as he can. Although it's not very effective because it seems to float away in the slight breeze that is sweeping through the doors.
Sorry, can I just yell out something?
Yeah.
I yell back at him and go like, you know, in the current rate of this world, I don't think gold dust would matter.
Too bad. I want to turn it into gold somehow.
You know how much you need to make it into gold?
Yeah, a fuck ton. I need a ton of it. Now, if you could do me a favor and drop in a large bag in front of the frickin' door, that would be much appreciated. Thanks.
You know, I feel.
Let's just go.
You know, I feel sorry for you, Gary. I really do.
And why's that?
Well, your friend over there, that dust isn't made of gold. That's my own magic.
What you said, what?
Yeah, it's magic. And
Dang it.
I am magic. I mean, look at me.
I proceed to go out, and I see this tall, lengthy person.
Yeah,
I'm like, why?
You look at him. He is dressed in these steampunk-ish clothing with the blackish coat. There's a gold tie around the top hat. And he's wearing these the brown gloves that you would see somebody handling equipment with. And he goes, "Ah, there you all are. Now, allow me to introduce myself. I am the Chronicler. Pleasure to make your acquaintance." He bows, he takes off his top hat, and his mouth stays in place above his neck as he takes off the top hat. He puts it back on and stands up.
Chronicler?
Yes, that's right. That is my name.
I tip my hat as well as a gentlemanly gesture.
Yeah.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance, but why did you help us there?
Well, I've just been wandering around looking for some mighty fine adventurers, and I will say that you four look the part.
Wait, we're adventurers? Oh.
No, he said adventurers. He said adventurers.
Oh, adventurers. I thought you said inventors.
No.
I'm going like, what did I invent?
You know what? Roll a wisdom saving throw, Gary.
Saving throw.
Yeah.
If it fails,
I rolled a 10.
I'm giving you a curse. Roll a D100.
Hold on, wait, why am I getting cursed?
You're not paying attention. Roll a D100.
I am paying attention. You didn't say it correctly. Hold up. I can roll.
Roll a D100.
Fine, I'll roll a D100. I call bull. I like a recount.
no.
I got a 49.
49. You feel you are always hungry and thirsty, which will cause you to eat and drink messily. Survival checks will be at disadvantage.
Fine.
So, after this, you feel a sudden urge to go back into the saloon in order to quench this this sudden hunger and thirst that has come over you.
I walk back into the bartender.
Before you can even do that, the chronicler looks over a bit confused and he goes, "Excuse me, we're having a conversation here." And he uses his magic somehow with his hands. What he does is I don't know how this works, but he throws his dust at the door that has been sitting in between the two poles just outside the entrance to the saloon. That door moves to the entrance. So its position has been corrected. And as you try to push on the door that has now moved position, it will not budge.
Okay, I look back at him with a stern face and just go like, well, I guess I'm staying then. As I try to keep on pushing the damn door.
Okay.
Look, it's not my fault that my quench of thirst and hunger came to me because you said something completely wrong.
Oh, you have.
Okay,
You have.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying, I don't know why, but I'm just very, very goddamn hungry. So could you mind moving the damn door?
You have things in your backpack. You're fine.
No, I don't. Wait, do I? I look at my backpack.
Make a survival check at disadvantage.
Oh, for the love of God.
Sir, what did you come to us for?
Well, like I said,
14.
you all look like adventurers. Certainly because I know for a fact that you have not been learning people's names, and that is not typical behavior.
Oh, you're such a gentleman.
Quick thing. Can I keep this? Can I keep the gnome as well?
No, I have to take them as collateral.
Oh.
So you rolled a 14, Gary.
I rolled a 16 and a 14, so yes, 14.
Okay, 14. Yeah. You are able to look in your backpack. I'm pretty sure that you have a water skin in there.
I got rations.
Yeah, okay, so you can eat those. You begin to eat the rations and drink from the water skin, and remember, you're eating and drinking messily, so it's gonna make it difficult for this conversation to continue.
No, hold up. What do you? Hold up. What do you want?
What do you want with us?
Exactly. Yeah, what he said. I'm gonna.
Well, I don't exactly want anything from any of you, but I figured that you could need some help and some guidance because, well, you've been wandering around for so far with no clear direction.
What would you like us
He's
to do?
right about that.
Let's get down to brass tacks.
Sure.
What do you want to do? What is the ultimate goal here? Like, what do you want us to do?
Well, there isn't necessarily an ultimate goal. I don't want to be one to interfere in adventures. All I really want to do is help you out and make sure that you're on the right track.
Can I do an investigation on him?
You will do insight.
Okay. I rolled a that's great. 7. Yeah, I rolled a 7.
I would say that because you're so preoccupied on eating and drinking, you're not able to learn anything about the chronicler.
Okay, can I also investigate this guy, the chronicler?
Sure, insight.
Insight. I got 13.
It's very difficult to make out anything about the chronicler because you're not familiar with any kind of species that would look the part. You've never seen these tubular flexing arms before. This is something that you've only known from cartoons. So it's unclear what the chronicler's intentions are, apart from what he's been able to tell you.
All right.
Is
He's
your
very
birthday
messily. Oh, sorry.
sir?
I'm sorry. He has to put his hand to the side of his face because Gary is eating and drinking noisily.
Oh my God.
Is your body whole, sir?
Why, yes, it is. Go ahead, have a look. He waves his arms around, sort of like a wacky inflatable arm flailing tube man. You don't see any creases along his arms as he moves them, and the same for his legs. He shows them off a little bit. They're just like curves, really, curves of tube that make up this body.
I am going to light
Interesting.
a cigarette. Okay. So, are you going to give us a quest, or are you just going to shadow us in the background?
Well, I can't exactly decide what your quest is going to be. That's not my job. I'm just here to give guidance. I've seen that you've been wandering around and you need some pointers, so I should tell you that you would probably want to go to the Awesome Fort.
The Awesome Fort.
Roll insight, Karl.
19.
You have already heard from the person that you talked to before that you needed to go to the Awesome Fort. So hearing it again from the chronicler is strange.
Okay. The Awesome Fort. I've heard of. That's what the dude was talking about inside.
Oh, you've already heard about it. Wow.
Yeah.
I guess I came here a little too late.
What's an awesome fort?
Why, it's the head...
The awesome fort is basically where the it's where the gamers hang out now.
Yeah, that's correct. It's the headquarters of the awesome gamers. That's what it is.
Okay, while this is happening, I would like to turn to Gary and say, what the fuck is wrong with you, mate?
I'd like to turn to you and go like, well, you know your weird alien hands? Now have a quite search for hunger and thirst. So...
What alien hands are you talking about?
Yeah,
you don't remember?
No, his curse would have worn off in this time. And, I want you to roll, a wisdom saving throw. Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving?
Yeah.
Fuck's sake, I wanna roll again.
You want a curse?
I want a curse.
Okay, we'll roll again first.
That's the same thing!
Well, you're getting a curse for no reason.
So you just didn't. You had no luck there.
Roll the curse. 3. You fall head over heels in love with a random fellow adventurer, and you will do your best to follow their every command. Mark your character as charmed.
Don't look at me.
So it's going to be Gary.
No. I'm already eating here. I don't want anything else.
Also, because you failed the wisdom saving throw, you don't believe that you ever had alien hands. That was a curse you had previously that wore off, but you don't remember. You have no recollection of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
So
now,
do I put charm?
is in love with Gary and wants to do whatever they say.
He's in love with
What the hell is any of this?
I proceed to pick Gary up with my 2 arms.
I lower myself to tip his height and I go, I think I should have gotten drunk as you are.
The chronicler standing over you.
What do you mean, Karl?
The chronicler standing over the both of you. He sees that Gary and off in the distance might be a lost cause. So he kneels down to the both of you with his bendy legs, and he goes, I suppose I can continue the conversation with just you two, and you'll be able to mirror what I said to the others, correct?
Karl, please.
Okay, wonderful. So, yes, you've heard that the Awesome Fort is a place to go. That would be a possibility. Again, I can't tell you exactly where you should go, but that is a very good suggestion that man gave you.
Mm.
Also,
what is your other suggestion?
I would also be very careful about those people over there. He turns and points to his right. And when you look in that direction, you see that the Zen base, the doors to it, have opened up. And there are large tanks that are rolling out, as well as a couple of men in army gear that is void of color, and also seems to be adorned with decorations that look like pipes, small pipes running across their uniforms, but they're decorative, they're not real.
I can see why.
Yes, you caused quite a ruckus in that prison. I saw the whole thing. And from what I can tell, a prison isn't able to survive unoccupied.
Interesting.
Occupied?
Yes, well, if you leave a building...
Occupied means it's in control. Someone's in control.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And you'll see that being such a critical location, the prison, it needs somebody to have control over it. And ever since you all cleared it out, well, it has a new home, I suppose.
I think we're going to go to the Awesome Fort. It would be the best option.
That's what I'm talking about. And he, with his long, lanky arm, he reaches around, he goes all the way around Tipper, and he pats you on the back with this elongated arm.
That doesn't make it creepy at
What
all.
another strange feeling.
Well, I must be off, he says as he looks at his watch. So I wish you all the best.
Bye.
And you as well. I tip my hat to him again.
Yeah, he tips his hat once again, and then he, what happens is his whole body, like sort of shrinks in a millisecond and slips into the hat, and then the hat also shrinks and it disappears in a puff of gold dust.
What
Well,
an interesting magic trick.
I, for one, am creeped out. But I guess it pays off to have a guardian angel. Let's make our way to the awesome spot, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna stop these two from flirting?
You look back. You look back in the direction, and you see that is holding Gary in his two arms, and he's like making affectionate gestures and talking towards Gary in a way that would suggest he is in love with Gary, and Gary is just sort of accepted this. He's leaning back and he's eating and drinking really noisily in the arms of the dragon.
I'm going to yell at them to basically say that we're on the move.
Okay.
Gary,
Yeah?
we're on
Yeah?
the move.
Oh, we are?
We're Oscar
Okay.
Mike. Let's move.
Give me 2 seconds. 2
He's just
seconds.
latching onto
Oh.
Gary's leg.
What? No. Is actually carrying Gary in the bridal position.
Oh,
All right.
I am princess carrying him.
I can't
story.
I can't make this sound really good with as a name. Okay.
just
Hold up.
you can just tell him to, like, he will follow your every command, so you could just tell him to go.
All right. Onwards.
Okay.
And where are we at it? Can we pick up something to eat?
Awesome force.
Okay. So
I'm barely holding on with my legs.
yeah, you're still, well, you're coming down from being drunk, but you still are somewhat drunk.
You're tipsy.
Yeah. So again, you look around at your surroundings. To your left, you see the Zen base open and with the tanks and people rolling out headed towards the prison. The rest of the street doesn't have many features to it. These buildings are quite barren and desolate. You could have a look at them if you wanted to. Or to your right, you see that there is a gap between two of the buildings, as well as a large tunnel that is at the very far right of the street.
Let's just make our way to the awesome fort.
Well, you don't know where it is, so it's up to you to figure out which direction you want to go in.
Come on, Karl. Let's go look around. See if we can ask anyone.
Okay.
Let's go to the tunnel.
Okay. You walk towards this tunnel. And who is at the front of the group?
I'm at the front of the
I
group.
need you to make a strength saving throw.
18.
Before you can get any closer to the tunnel, you notice that it seems to shine in the sunlight. And upon approaching it a little closer, you come to the realization that this tunnel is fake. It has been painted onto the wall.
Tunnel's
Hey.
Whoa.
fake.
Whoa.
What? Wait, hold up. What? What are you meaning fake? Like what?
Stop eating for a
Oh, I can't!
Stop eating for a second. It is currently painted over.
I'm touching the wall.
I'm gonna also touch the wall as well.
Yeah, you touch the
Oh,
wall. It is fully flat. You can still feel the brick on the other side. You can feel the brick texture. As this paint, you can't feel the paint. This is a very convincing job. But it is definitely a fake tunnel.
All right, hold up. Hey,
I
him.
am gonna investigate for secret entrance.
Wait, before you do that, can I do something real quick? I gotta test something out.
Okay.
I asked him in my very dazzling, disgusting face look. I asked him, can you do me a favor? Can you just run into the wall and see if you can break it? Or
Okay, I'll keep you in front of me while I run into the wall.
Oh, no, put me down first. Put me down.
Both of you, Gary and both of you roll strength saving throws.
God damn it. I should have said that first. I got a 15.
Amazing.
I got a 15.
Okay, as runs towards the wall, Gary freaking out, trying to get, to, put him down or drop him. Hm's charm towards Gary, overrides him, and he drops you on the spot and runs over you towards the wall, and he smashes directly into it. It is a pretty brutal impact. I'm gonna need you to take 1 point of damage.
1 point of damage.
Yes.
I wanted to test something. I'm getting run over.
I broke a wall.
I'm gonna investigate the wall.
Yeah, roll investigation. You really love that roll, don't you?
Yeah, I see the.
I know, 7.
No, you cannot see any indication on the wall that there would be a way to go forward. However, your attention wanes and you look back, in the direction of the saloon, and you remember that there was that gap between the two buildings, and now that you're on this side of it, you can see that it is an alley.
I proceed to run to the alley and run through the alley.
Am I on your back?
You're charmed.
You're charmed, though. I don't think that makes sense.
Alright, I command him to do what he just said.
Alright, that works. You see...
Go forth!
Yeah, you
Run
see
forward,
him run into the alley, and seconds go by. 5 seconds, 10 seconds.
And I proceed to come back.
No, nothing.
Oh.
He's gone down the
I-
alley.
I might actually sacrifice him.
I'm gonna call out the wolf to see
And-
for him to come back.
Wolf?
No answer.
I think we should follow him at least to see if he's dead
Mm.
or alive.
Alright, let's just go to my point of view. I just see a massive area.
No, I'm not prepared to do that. We will catch
Let's
up.
say you're probably
We will
knocked out.
catch up to you later.
Alright, well, I think I agree with Karl. Let's go forth and try to find this idiot that decided to run into there.
Bear in mind that
who
you
would-
told him
who
to
would
do it.
Hey, let's not blame people.
This
Let's
is
not blame
your
people.
It's your fault. You told me to run down the alleyway.
Can I investigate the bit?
Roll perception.
After all, it's twice still, don't I?
No, I'll say that you're probably not as drunk as you were before.
Just
Alright,
sort of
I rolled 17.
Okay, you glance down into the alley, and you see that with the lighting conditions of the sky and the sun, there is still some light going into the alley, but the whole of the ground is covered in shadow. And you also see, in the far back of the alley, there is a door with a blue light, a blinking blue light above it.
You see something, Tipper?
The alley turns towards the left, so there's more to it than just this one straight.
Door over there.
Is it? I don't see it.
I
Now
see something.
Now, do we want to go through this door, or should we go get him?
Well, you don't.
honestly
All you
think
know
we
is that
should
he.
go-
All you know is that he went down this alley. That's it.
I think we
You
should
should-
go through the door.
We should probably go get our friend.
Okay.
No, it's his fault that he went that way.
You
Who
commanded me to it.
who is leading?
I'm leading.
Okay. I want you to make a intelligence saving throw.
Nat 20, let's go.
No,
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
I don't have 20.
As you approach this door and the blinking blue light, you come to a startling realization. That light, it seems too big for the purpose it serves. And the way it blinks, it's very unnatural.
Hey, why you stop?
I don't think we should go through the door.
Oh, nonsense.
Well, that light is blinking unnaturally, and I don't think it's a good idea that we go through this door.
I want
Let's
you
go.
to roll.
So let's go.
Go and roll perception for me because you're so far away.
Me?
Yes.
18.
You can tell that the light is not actually fixed to the wall.
Hang on a minute. The light's not fixed to the bloody door.
The
Yeah,
light
so
is floating.
wait, did you
Even
say
more
floating?
reason. Yes, it's. He said floating. I can see it is floating from here. So, I'd say we get and then we come back and open this door.
I want the rest of you, Gary and Tipper, both of you make intelligence saving throws.
I got a 5.
Okay.
Wrong button. It'd be a 15.
Okay, Gary, you don't believe Karl at all. From what you can see, this is just a light above a door, and it doesn't make any sense why he would be so concerned about it. You even feel emboldened to go down there yourself and prove to him that it's not that dangerous.
All right. You know what? I have a better idea. Me and Tipper, if Tipper agrees, we are going to go down there and take a look. You can go look for the other dudes.
With Tipper's role, it's safe to say that he does not believe you either.
He doesn't believe me. Jesus.
He believes Karl, so you're going to have to go down there on your own.
We can't leave our friend out there.
Well, what are the chances that he just wandered in there? Very,
what if-
very unlikely,
Yeah.
but maybe. Maybe.
What are the chances that we find something that requires 4 hands to actually kill? Better have backup instead of having 3 dudes who are pretty
Yeah,
weak. We need a wizard. So I'd say
you have a
Just-
fair point.
since it's 2 against 1, we go get and we come back, open this door.
You can't get him without passing the door.
Maybe I
You
should
have to
be
go in
the
that
door.
direction.
Well,
Wait, so we have to pass the door.
the only way
Wait, I'm
through.
so confused. Hold on.
Yeah, so
Back up for 2 seconds.
Whom went down this
Wait.
alley? Whom went down this alley? You look into the
Yeah.
alley, and there's a door at the
Yeah.
end with a blue blinking light, and to the left of it, there's a way to turn in. So there's more to this alley than just the door.
Oh, wait.
Well,
We had to go down there anyway to go get him.
Yes.
Why are we standing around?
Yeah, Gary, I'm trying to get you to go. I'm gonna give you a curse if you don't go, Gary.
Oh, well, I'm going. I said I was going.
All right. Major, I
Come on,
need
let's
you.
go.
No. Karl and Tipper, I need you both to make perception checks.
15.
Okay. Here we go. Tipper, you watch as Gary starts to walk down this alley, convinced that the light above the door is no problem at all, and that he can just waltz in there. And all of a sudden, you notice as this light suddenly gets bigger, slowly getting bigger, and you come to the startling realization that it is approaching Gary at a rapid pace. I need you to do something right now.
Gary,
Al,
This-
what's up?
light. It's getting
Well,
bigger.
What are you talking about?
The floating light thing.
Gary, roll investigation at disadvantage.
So 11 and... Okay, so it's 11. I got 18 next.
You look back in the direction of the light, and yes, it is much bigger, and it is getting closer to you. It's not just a light anymore. It seems to be rectangular from this direction as you're looking at it. It's approaching fast.
Oh, well.
What do we
Well,
do?
shit.
Everybody roll
So we're
initiative
gonna
except
get ready
him
for a
because
fight.
he's out for the moment.
18.
Alright. I don't even know what's going on.
5.
Or
So I rolled 18.
I roll a 5.
Carl rolled 9.
F5.
you make the charge. You, Tipper, you leap forward in front of these other two, and you ready your weapon. What weapon are you going to use?
Great sword.
Is that something in your inventory?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, go ahead and equip that. As you
Equipped.
draw the sword and you now can see this light from a different angle, you notice it's not just a light. It's a big block of text that is just floating. You can hear it's making a snarling noise as it continues to approach Gary in this sort of floating, flying motion. And the text reads, "Entity not found." Go ahead and roll hit DC on your greatsword.
Alright, strange thing. What do you got? I got 11.
You swing at this strange block of text, and you're shocked to find that your greatsword goes right through the text. You don't understand how you could have missed this attack. Now because both of you two rolled bad initiative, this strange block of text, the entity not found, lunges towards Gary, and you feel something. Once the block of text has absorbed itself over the top of Gary, you can feel that you are being bitten. And it is a very large bite. Taken directly on your neck. You are going to take 2 hit points of damage. Karl is going to attack now. What are you going to do, Karl?
Well, I'm going to pull out my dagger.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stab the entity.
Okay, roll hit DC.
14.
Okay, I'm going to say that hits. Roll damage.
5.
You stab this something with the dagger. You actually stab in the thin air between some of the letters, and you do feel the impact of flesh, and you feel this thing groan as it's attacked. Yeah. Okay. I think we'll move on now to Gary. You don't yet have time to tell everybody what you just did, so Gary, go ahead and try and attack from after just being bitten.
Right. I'll retrieve both of my short swords and launch at this creature.
Yeah. Roll hit DC for both.
Got it. The first one is a 19. The second one is a 21.
Okay. Damage on both of them.
Nice. Use my sword skills. All right. First one, 3. Next one is the 6.
Okay.
Very
You
nice.
throw. Well, you don't throw, but you throw your arms forward with your swords out. Still suffering a little from the neck bite. Because you are at such close proximity with this thing. You don't even see the lettering at this stage. You're just trying to inflict damage. And you do. Your swords, they slash what sound like deep wounds into this creature. Not enough to kill it, but it's pretty beaten, you would expect, with the wounds that you inflicted.
If I'm going down, this creature's going down with me.
Tipper, it's now your turn again to deal another attack. Roll an investigation.
20.
You saw before how your attack missed and how both of the attacks of Karl and Gary hit this creature that's this glowing blue block of text, and you realize that whatever this creature is, it must be taking a different form, because you know that it must have something that you can attack, but it doesn't correlate with the visual that it is taking on. Now, knowing this information, you can attack again.
Can I use backpack?
What do you want to use from your backpack?
Oil.
Oil. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna splash it with oil.
Okay, shoot, what would that be? I suppose if you're throwing something, that would count as, would it be acrobatics or athletics?
It'll be athletics, wouldn't it?
I think it would be athletics. Yeah, roll athletics.
Athletics.
the roll that you hate.
11.
Yeah, okay, so you throw the contents of the, I believe, it would be a jar, right?
Oil.
A jar of oil. So you open the jar and you throw the oil at this entity not found, and you reveal the true form of this creature. It seems to be some kind of orb of flesh that is. It doesn't have any limbs of any kind. It's just floating as it makes these attacks. But yeah, there's definitely something there. And now your other party members can see it.
What the heck is that?
Now this thing is going to attack again. All right, I'm going to say that it's now going to turn its attention to Tipper. And because after its identity has been revealed, it's going to be very mad. So it turns around, it pulls back for a moment, and then it makes another lunge, but this time it misses. It sails right past you, hitting the wall. It must be that the oil that you threw at it has blinded it temporarily.
Oh, what? That was close.
Okay.
The oil worked, mate.
Yeah, Karl, go ahead.
Karl, inspiration.
No, you can't use inspiration during battles.
Can't do it during
You
battles?
weren't
Okay.
listening.
No.
You
At
weren't
least I know that
listening.
now.
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna burn it alive.
Ooh, that's good.
I throw my cigarette.
Yeah.
Ooh.
What do I
Nice.
throw?
Oh, true. I guess it would be athletics.
Yeah, it's athletics. Athletics.
Anything
I'm sorry,
throwing,
climbing.
yeah, like javelin stuff. That's athletics.
Yeah.
Oh, you'll combust. It's perfect.
What did you get?
Damn it!
4.
4.
Damn it.
You can only see parts of the oil. Because when this creature turns, it hides whatever oil was on it. On the other side. Being unable to make out the true form at the angle that it now is in, you throw the match, but it lands on the ground and it doesn't do anything. Gary, go ahead.
Okay. I think I actually still have. Yeah, I do. I look back at my teammates and I go like, I need some time to build something. Wait, am I allowed to do that?
Yeah, you can.
All right, I need some
It's
time.
imagination, baby.
It's imagination. I need some time to build. I need to strap this tinderbox onto my arrows. So can you guys give me time when I do that?
Tipper, this responsibility will fall to you because you are the only one that can take a turn until this creature attacks again.
I'm over here, dingus.
Wait, are you calling out to the monster or are you calling out to Gary?
Yes.
Oh, the monster?
Monster.
Okay, alright, sure. Go ahead, what do you want to do now? It's covered in oil, it's not facing you, so it's a bit hard to see the oil.
Don't have any proper way to shield myself.
I mean, there's nothing that's stopping you from attacking, and you've got a lot of health anyway. You're the tankiest of the group.
Let's do it then.
Okay. You're going to
Get
attack?
DC
Yep, go ahead.
13.
You roll damage. Yep, that hits.
It'd be a 7.
Oh, okay. You now do the same thing that you saw Karl do. You hold your sword up like a dagger and you plunge it into this creature that its back is facing to you. You hear it groan loudly as the blade goes through it. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
18.
You feel some resistance on the blade, but you are able to pull it back out before it can be twisted out of your hands. Now it is the creature's turn. You see the lettering turn back around to face you, and it goes for another one of its titular bites.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna say that because it is in such close proximity to you, it is going to inflict its damage. Biting you in the forehead, you will take 2 points of damage.
No!
All right, Karl.
Bottom 87.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna,
Oh.
I'm gonna, since it doesn't see me, I'm gonna sneak attack.
Okay, I'd say roll stealth with advantage first.
Well, that's gonna have to be 10.
I'd say, yeah, in the heat of the moment, you're probably able to get really close up to this this glowing blue text. Now it's up to you to do an attack.
I'm gonna use my dagger again. I'm gonna backstep.
All right. What's your hit DC?
14.
All right. Yep, that hits. Damage.
4.
You plunge your knife back into this creature again, and you hear the same groan that you heard before. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Yes! 23.
All right, you don't
So
lose
that's
your
great.
dagger. You get it back. Gary, go ahead.
All right. So I've
You've
tied the tinderbox onto my arrow,
mm-hmm.
and I light the bastard,
Ooh.
aiming my arrow straight at the creature, yelling out, "Get away now!"
Okay. I'm gonna get you to roll. I guess. Do you have hit DC on the bow?
I do. I can clip it.
Okay. Yeah. You'll want to roll that with advantage because you spent time preparing.
Okay. So hit DC with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 19 with
Oh, that's pretty good.
19.
Yeah, that hits. Go with the damage now.
All right. Flame arrow.
Flame arrow of.
What a 2.
Oh, it's 2.
Flame arrow of 2.
Roll it again. Roll it again. Let's see if you get a better number.
Oh, I got a
Reroll.
7. I got an 8.
There we go.
8.
All right. Yes.
Now flame on.
Yeah. The
Yep.
flame arrow is launched at the oil. It strikes the oil that's on this creature, and it catches alight. You hear the loud cry come from this creature. It is now burning alive.
I put my hands over my ears.
Oh, okay. It's your turn, Tipper, but I think whatever you'll do, it's gonna be hard to concentrate over the loud sound.
Okay, real quick,
Yeah?
just imagine this thing screaming Bon Jovi.
What?
Why Bon Jovi?
Okay, you know what? You could probably make that out, but only because it's speaking in a language that you don't understand. So it's like you're basically just hallucinating what the English words would say.
Wait. Are we hallucinating or is him hallucinating? He's not even here.
I'm not
No,
here.
well, yeah, he's not there, but I think let's just do it for the sake of it. It's funny.
Let's go for another slice then.
All right,
Shall we?
hit DC. Go ahead.
We
Except I
don't
don't brand
start the
myself.
fire.
We gotta have a way for
Sixteen.
16. We gotta have a way for people that aren't in the situation to contribute. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage now.
It'd be a 9.
Oh yes. Okay. With that, describe the attack that you do to finish this thing off.
I do a giant slice from overhead.
Right.
Wait, save file, finishing move.
you
Save file, finishing move.
you holding this sword in one hand, you hold it over as if you're about to do a massive wave. You swirl the sword up in an arc above your head. It slices this sphere of flesh in half. You hear it separate.
Wait, sword!
And you hear the last groan of pain as this creature is severed and falls to the ground dead. The text stays at the middle point of the creature, so it falls down too, but it stays upright. It's now halfway through the floor. Entity not like you can't see the third line, but this creature is well and truly dead.
Oh,
Well,
my
he
forehead.
certainly had someone light a fire under his ass.
Literally.
Yeah.
My
I'm
head.
gonna light myself a cigarette.
You got anything to say, Karl? While you light your cigarette, a noble thing to say? to commemorate this moment?
Well, it would certainly be a burning reminder.
Well, I hope this
I have to say,
heals.
you'll be fine. I have to say, Tipper, I didn't realize that your great sword was that much damage.
Well,
Wonders.
it's not the real
It's
thing.
a giant great sword, man.
It's not the great sword that he remembers, but it's still pretty powerful.
It's still pretty powerful.
Yeah.
What was the final finishing move?
He did like
Again?
a swivel of his arm, like a single arm, cutting directly beneath the monster and cutting it in two.
I was just wondering what the name was.
Oh,
What was the name?
I don't bloody remember now.
like you had a name on the spot, but you've forgotten it.
Comment down below. What was whose sword name?
That was called
He just-
Windslash.
Wind slash, he says.
And
Oh,
he-
okay.
Yeah.
All right. So now with this creature defeated, you can ignore the flashing blue text that you now see on the ground beneath you. You look towards this door that was at the end of the alley. Who is at the front at this point? Actually, I think I'm going to say it's Gary. Gary, go ahead and roll investigation now.
Got it. I roll a 9.
You approach the door now that the coast is clear, and you see that this isn't a real
Open
door.
sesame.
This isn't a real door. It's completely flat and there's no door handle.
Okay, guys. I don't want to say you are right, especially to Karl, but the door is fake.
What?
We just fought an entire thing to find out that the door is fucking fake.
Well, as
I'm gonna investigate.
as you approach, you see that the alley turns left. So you didn't defeat that thing for nothing. There is more to the alley. You look down and you see that the alley continues further and it now turns to the right.
Gary, you are an idiot. I'm gonna take the lead this time.
Oh, okay. Well, jeez.
Let's go
Okay.
find our friend.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that anymore because I just got called an idiot. But sure, fine.
okay.
I can probably use my
you look
charm
at the
to.
Well, I'm gonna say that both of your curses have worn off at this point.
Oh, finally.
Yeah. So the three of you, move down the alley, and it doesn't appear like anything else is out of place. It all looks like a pretty standard alley. You've got the backs of buildings, and you have trash cans and dumpsters around the place, and some what looks like homeless shelters that have been abandoned. But when you turn right out of the alley, you now see that there is sunshine on the other side. And what's more, you see off in the distance, and he's standing around. He seems to be talking to someone, but you can't see who that person is. At least not yet.
Hey,
Oh, I'm finally here.
And you hear
I found you.
you hear a voice other than nearby go, huh? Who's that? Who's there?
How dare you run off without no reason?
Hey, you
Jehovah's
told me-
Witness.
You told me to run off, actually.
Not true.
Okay.
Objection.
I'm
Not
gonna
on.
talk
This
to
is not
the-
Ace Attorney, come on.
I'm gonna respond to the dude who says, who's there? And I'm gonna say, Jehovah's Witness. In a sarcastic tone.
You call out that, you say that sarcastically, and this person that you don't yet see, but does see, and supposedly has been talking with for a while, he goes, Jehovah's Witness? What? Who's that? And he emerges, and you notice that this person, they look remarkably similar to Tipper. They're also half height and blocky in appearance, but their clothes are different. They're wearing a dark green helmet that looks a lot like a bike helmet because of the holes in the top. They have a darker green shirt with some grey straps around it that seem to have the appearance of car seatbelts that have been turned into like overalls kind of straps. He's also wearing dark jeans and checkered sneakers, and he emerges. The moment he makes contact with Tipper, he proclaims, "Timmy!" and he runs over. Timmy, where have you been? Oh my goodness! I thought you were lost!
I don't recognize you.
What? What, you don't recognize old Gapper?
Gapper?
Timmy, are you okay? Hey, you made it to the halfway point of this episode. It will continue shortly, but we'd like to let you know that this is our very first proper experience with Dungeons & Dragons, and it took a lot of work for us to create this homebrewed campaign from scratch. We had no sense of how good interp'd reality could be for the longest time, so if you've enjoyed what you've heard so far, consider giving us a like and sharing this episode with your friends. You never know who will want to join in on the adventure. That's all for the mid-rolls, so let's get back into the action.
Okay, while those two are getting acquainted, I would take these two to the side and say, yeah, guys, this guy's name is Gapper. I saw him in a bathroom alone.
What?
I saw him on the bench alone.
Okay, actually, you know what? That works.
I saw him in the bathroom or bench alone, sitting there. And I came up to them saying, "Hey, are you okay?"
You went to a random bathroom and asked someone if they're okay.
And all bench.
That's correct.
And all
Gapper.
bench.
That's correct.
Gapper.
Yeah, Timmy.
Gemtown.
What's Gemtown?
I'm not familiar with you then.
Oh, Timmy, geez, you don't have the greatest of memories, do you?
I belonged in Gemtown.
No, I've never heard of Gemtown. Look, you've been away from the clan for a long time.
When?
What? Well, you don't remember Team Overground? Come on, you were a leading member.
I'm sorry, what?
I think you're mistaking somebody else.
I am? No, surely not. You look just like Timmy.
What, a helmet with chainmail?
Yeah. You look like Timmy. Are you telling me you're not Timmy?
Tipper.
What?
I am called Tipper.
Roll persuasion.
Also, while this is
11.
happening, I'm still talking to these two.
Okay.
Saying, did you guys encounter that fake door at the left turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
This guy thought it was a door. He didn't look left.
Seriously? You thought that was a door? I saw it.
I'm sorry, who was the one who ran in front of us?
You told me to run.
I do not remember. I do not recall that.
You have dementia, buddy.
Oh my goodness.
So, yeah.
Did you encounter the non-entity?
What, are you talking about that floating entity in the that was flying above the door, not attached to the door itself? Yeah, I seen it. I ran right by it. As soon as I saw the door without a handle, I almost thought, yeah, that's fake.
Huh.
And I took a left and took a right, and I'm now in this park.
Yeah.
Wait, so the creature didn't attack you when you went to it?
No, it didn't.
I ran too fast.
To that end, let me get back to Gapper's conversation with Tipper. Yeah, he looks a little confused. Gapper looks confused because he's confident that you're Timmy, but you seem to be completely oblivious to what he's talking about. Oh man, have I got to refresh you on everything?
Refresh?
Yeah, you really don't remember anything about Team Overground?
I don't even know a Team Overground.
Okay, well, look, I know you've been through a lot. You've been missing for, what? Has it been months? I don't even remember at this point. But look, you're here now, so let's go through threes again. I'm Gapper, you're Timmy, and we're Team Overground members. Yeah? And we like to play...
I'm a part of the Ascendancy organization. I'm not your Timmy.
Dude, you need to get away from the religious stuff. Like, come on. Of course it's going to pollute your mind. That's what happens when you get into cults, right? Anyway, look, the point is that just have a fun time with me, okay? We play sports. That's what Team Overground does. You see that on his back, he's got a skateboard. And then he goes, look, we're in Sunnyside skate park right now. Let's go around and have some fun. You see behind you, it's a skate park. You're looking at a skate park that's been built in this back lot behind all these buildings. There are some stands for people to sit on, some rails around, 2 vert pools, a dirt track in the middle, some box hoppers, a platform with some ramps and stairs up to it, as well as off in the corner, a giant, really tall ramp, and then some public toilets, which are supposedly where found Gappa in the first place.
Skateboard?
How did we miss this?
So you pull the dude out of the toilets.
Well, he wasn't
Did it
sitting
ever
in
occur to
the
you
toilet.
that he might have been taken?
No.
He wasn't sitting in or on the toilet. He was just sitting inside the bathroom on the floor.
I like
With a
how
skateboard on his back.
they're having a moment and us three are just trying to discuss why the heck did him drag someone out of the toilet.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. You know, privacy.
Still.
He wasn't on the toilet, though.
You went into the toilets to
Okay.
grab someone out
Gappa,
of the toilet.
Yeah?
I'll go along with you for now.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
Don't belong here.
Well, you say that, but, you know, when we get acquainted, I'm sure your memory will come back to you. Here, he pulls out another skateboard that he just has on his person. It seems he was holding this, waiting for someone like you. It's not, as decorated as the one that he has. His one has all sorts of art on the bottom, whereas your one is just a plain blue on the bottom. But it's
What
a
is
skateboard.
this thing?
It's a skateboard.
Skateboard.
Well, you don't know how to ride those things?
I don't know any of these things.
Okay, well, look, let's just go out onto the park and we'll see. And so
then.
Gappa begins to take Tipper around, showing him all the different places in the skate park. Also, you three, you stop squabbling and you have a look around. So yeah, this backlot, it has this skate park in it. And I'd say that Gary and both of you are more intrigued by the giant ramp in the corner. And Karl, you're more intrigued by a weird, wide hallway that is inside one of the walls in this backlot.
I turn to him and go like, hey, look at that. Look at that.
Ooh, massive ramp.
All right, I have a dumb idea.
Oh, you want me to use the skateboard on it?
Do you have a skateboard?
Gappa gave me one. It's a plain black one.
All right. What if you lay on the skateboard and I get on top?
Oh.
Sure, that would be kinky.
Wait, what?
No. Why did you say that?
I'm going to ignore what you just said, and I'm going to proceed with this dumb idea.
Do the dumb idea without any of the connotations.
No context. No context.
No context.
I am going to investigate the wide hallway.
Okay, so I'll deal with the rest of you before I come back to Tipper. Gary and you go over to this giant, tall and steep ramp, and there's a ladder on the side. As you climb up, you see that there's a floating message above it, and it says, "This place is kind of boring, but none of you can make it up here without using the ladder. Orwell."
Oh, okay. I see. Oh, you want to fight me, side? Okay. I tie a rope on the arrow and shoot the arrow up in the air. Hope you land on something. Gonna fight me to this side. I will fight you back.
You better that doesn't hit me.
Yeah,
We don't know.
Karl, all 3 sides of this park are covered with the backs of buildings, except for one. This one side is just a flat wall with sky on top. It looks fake, this sky. I mean, the sky above you has clearly been fake this whole time, but you can see that it definitely is fake as you now approach this wall that with nothing over it. And the hallway, whatever is on the other side, is a bright, blinding yellow, but you recognize that shade. In the meantime, Tipper, Gappa takes you around the skate park and he shows you all of the locations in the park. There is the vert section, the dirt section, the street section, and of course Orwell's ramp, which is what Gary and are attempting to scale.
Attempting to scale, we are succeeding in the scale.
So we are at the bottom and you shoot an arrow up to the top of it and somehow, in some form of way, it lands on the skateboard entirely.
Yeah. So what do you want to do? I'm pretty good at the street stuff myself, but that might be a bit too much for a beginner like you. Well, considering that you've lost your memory.
Home. I want to go home.
You can't. What? This is our home. There's no home to go to.
You mean this? Well, how do you say it? Park?
No, not the park. No, I mean the waste net.
You say the waste net's our home?
Yeah. Well, it's been our home for a while.
This wasn't my home until I got dropped here.
That's ridiculous. Anyway, come on, let's have some fun. Let's move on. Let's move back to Gary and
All right, I grab my bow, look up into the air, aim for close to the ladder, like the edge of the top of the ladder, and fire my bow.
Yeah. Roll. Hit DC on the bow.
I hit DC on the bow. I roll a 19.
Yeah, your arrow makes contact with the top of the ramp.
All right. Now I just need to collect. Wait, hold up. I didn't think about.
No,
this.
yeah, it's you're trying to grapple hook on the top of the ramp. Yeah.
You know, I realized I actually didn't even think about this. How am I actually going to grapple up? There's no mechanism to do it. I didn't even
no,
think
you know what? Roll a strength check.
Didn't even think about that. I rolled a 12.
12. You grab onto this very thin rope or string, I should say, that the arrow has trailing behind it, and you attempt to climb up this ramp using the arrow that you have shot. But there's nothing to grip to on this string, and you're not able to climb up using it. Karl, what would you like to do now?
I'm gonna stealth into that yellow light.
Roll a investigation.
22.
Before you even get any closer, you realize that there's something in front of this hallway that is standing between you and the light that you see on the other side. There are these large structures that are almost monolithic. They look somewhat alien. They're black and metallic, and they stretch up into the sky as pillars right next to each other. And between them is a field of these blue, purplish, I don't know what kind of color it is, but it's definitely a dark blue particle field. And these particles are moving around. You've seen this before. Back to Tipper. Gappa has taken you now to the vert section, seeing as you're completely you have absolutely no knowledge of how to use a skateboard, and he just wants to have some fun. So he goes, here, what you do is you stand on it, and then you push it with your foot, and you go forward.
Sounds easy enough.
Yeah, go ahead,
right.
give it a try.
Alright. I move my foot down and try to move.
I want you to do an acrobatics check.
I rolled 9.
You wobble on the board. It's very difficult for you to get used to having one foot on the board and another pushing the ground. Gappa comes over and he holds you by your waist to try and steady yourself, and he's you know, he's taking you basically through a really rushed crash course on how to skateboard. All right.
Okay.
Back to Gary and So you failed to get up the ramp using the arrow. What do you do now?
We keep
Okay.
we climb the ladder.
Wait. How much strength do you have?
I have 12 in strength.
Okay. How light am I? Hold up. Oh, we are not going to ruin this. We are not taking the damn ladder. How light am I? Let's actually say.
You know, it doesn't say. I'm going to conclude that you are as heavy as you are tall. So in this case, you are slightly lighter than and is pretty heavy.
Okay.
Yeah, slightly lighter, so meaning with my bulging dragon muscle, I can lift you.
Alright. Do you think you might be able to throw me all the way up there?
Ooh.
So you... Okay, kinky.
What? What does this have? There's no connotations to this. There's text. There's floating text that's challenging you to get up there without using the ladder.
Alright.
Your curse is your curse is worn off, might I remind you.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Oh, is that why you were doing that? Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know my curse
Yeah,
wore
your
off.
curse wore
I think he
off.
left when the curse left.
When you
He
ran
wasn't,
in
he wasn't listening.
You wasn't listening.
I thought you meant only Glitch and Major, not me included.
No,
I didn't even.
they didn't
Hang
even
on a
have a
minute.
curse. I was
Yeah.
talking to Gary and yeah.
So you were dogging on me for messing up
Oh.
my role reading, but oh my god.
Yeah. Okay, anyway, what are you guys gonna do? You're gonna try and throw Gary up there?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and throw him up there, and I will try to jump up there.
Okay.
You're gonna try and throw a full person up there.
All right.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm
your
struggling
imagination.
with this person.
Yeah, first of all, I need you to roll strength, and Gary strength saving throw.
Strength. I got
I got 13.
Okay.
Oh no.
Wait, what did him get?
I got 6.
Okay, so you try to throw him, but he face plants against, I'd say, about 2/3 up the ramp. No damage, but you just see him cartoonishly slide down the side of the ramp.
Okay. We're gonna try that again.
Okay. I'll just pick him up again and try to throw him again.
All right.
Well, two.
Do it again with disadvantage, both of you.
7. And
That's
3.
Ah!
10. Oh, come on.
you throw again. He doesn't even make it up 1/3 of the ramp.
I want to do round 3, or do you want to go up the ladder this time?
Okay, I look deep in his eyes and I go like, all right, I need a chance to think of something because this is screw that aside. Okay, we can do this. We have an idea. This is working, but we need something a bit stronger.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to switch back to Karl. Yeah. So you look over this particle field. That's going out into this brick hallway that then emerges into this blinding yellow light. Roll investigation.
14.
You look around and you don't seem to see any mechanism for turning this field off. It seems to just be here. The only real thing you could think of is maybe if you delivered enough power to a blow on one of these barriers, it would destroy the field, but it would have to be a lot of power. And yeah, back to Tipper. Gappa has taken you basically through a really simple crash course on how to skateboard. So you're doing better. You're actually enjoying skating around with him. And you know, he's skating himself now that he sees that he doesn't have to hold you by the waist. All you're really doing is just moving back and forth inside one of the vert pools. You have an opportunity to try a transfer. Gapper goes, look, see if you can do this. And what he does is he goes fast enough up the side of the pool and then tilts himself over and lands on the other pool on the other side. And you see him come back after. And he goes, you think you could do that?
Okay, Gapper. Try.
All right. Roll dexterity and acrobatics.
14 dexterity.
Okay. And your acrobatics?
And
Nat 20.
my acrobatics was 23.
You got that 20 on
Oh,
that.
nice. Yeah, so you go all the way to one side of the pool, the far side away from the transfer, and then you start pushing with your foot hard to build up enough speed to be able to make it up the ramp on the other side. You clear it.
Let's do it.
And then you push down. Honestly, you had barely enough speed to be able to make it up the ramp. But the transfer part is really easy. You just tilt over and you land on the other side in the second pull, and you have completed the urban exchange. Gapper, you can hear Gapper clapping and cheering for you. He goes, "Oh my goodness, you actually pulled it up! I thought for a second that you had lost all of your memories, but you still have some of that in you."
Still don't feel right.
Okay, back to I have to keep going in a cycle here. Back to Gary and So now
Back to the two dumb idiots.
you've moved on. Instead of trying to climb up the flat side of the ramp, you're now attempting to climb up the curved side. It's not as flat. It's still relatively flat because this ramp is tall and it's steep. But there is a little bit more ground that you can cover on the floor before it becomes impossible to walk up.
Here's my idea. I like to use perception to look around if there's trees.
There are no trees.
Oh, okay, then this plan will completely fail.
Yeah.
Has anyone... Wait. Pause for a second. Has anyone seen the new Garfield movie real quick?
No.
If you... seriously?
No.
God damn it. I'll
What do
show
you
you,
mean
I'll show you
seriously?
later.
It's freaking Garfield.
What's wrong with Garfield?
Are we really pausing this right now to look at
We are pausing this.
we're
What is wrong
freaking
with
Garfield?
No, continue.
Oh, fine. I'm having discussion later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I tried telling you this idea is not going to work because there's no trees.
What can you do instead?
We could
Well,
climb the
he said-
fucking ladder.
Wait. No. Hold up. He said, the sign said you're not cool enough if you don't climb the ladder. So I'm going to go around it.
Fuck the
Let-
sign, mate. It's an
No.
object.
The sign is sacred. If it gives you a challenge, you must complete the challenge. We are going to go climb the ramp. We are going over that. We're going to go backwards. We're going to go climb the ramp.
Okay, Well, I'm gonna let you do that. I'm gonna go up the ladder.
Okay.
Well, I will see you there.
All right. Yeah.
Alright,
You
that's okay.
easily climb the ladder. It's pretty sturdy, and you get all the
Yeah.
way to the top of the ramp with this skateboarding under your shoulder.
I
It's
screamed down at Gary saying, "Look, I'm up here, you dumbass!"
I don't care.
it's a pretty steep drop, but for a dragon such as yourself that's been up in high places, I would say it's not that intimidating.
Yeah, not that intimidating. Well, I still have the skateboard on me.
Yes, you do.
I choose to go down this ramp and try to perform a cool trick.
All right,
gonna
I need you
we're
to
gonna
roll dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving. Fuck's sake.
Does somebody want an inspiration?
Do I have
Anyone?
inspiration?
No, you don't.
I think Tipper does.
I'm the only one that has it.
You want to use it on Wolf so that he doesn't die? He may be on the ramp.
You better
you
be
shouldn't.
careful. Keep yourself steady.
Okay.
Are you using it?
Yeah, he's using it.
Yeah, I'll click on it.
Okay, all right. So roll a d4, Tipper, and then add
Okay.
2.
D4.
Yeah, roll a d4 and then add 2.
5.
5.
Okay, what is your roll plus 5, Wolf?
Okay, my roll plus 5, that is 14.
Nice. Yeah. So you stream down this ramp. You figure out pretty quickly how you're supposed to stand on the skateboard. That's no issue. What is the issue is the immense speed that you suddenly build up from traveling down this incredibly steep ramp, and you're going straight towards the back of a building. You lean hard to the right on the board, and you just barely, by the skin of your teeth, or should I say the skin of your scales? That doesn't really work. But regardless, you manage to avoid falling off the board as you basically just go in a big circle around the skate park. But with that, you have performed the need for speed.
Yeah.
Need before me, 2020, backflip, with no hands.
Need for speed plus
Oh,
1080
the style
backflip.
points are through the roof. The style points are through the roof.
I want to do a kickflip.
Alright, how high up does he go?
Well, no, he didn't go high up. There was no other ramp. He just went down the ramp and then survived the high speed. That's it.
Yeah, I want to try to perform a kickflip.
Okay. Roll.
Well, if you do this, I'm not here to save you.
Roll dexterity. No, this is really simple.
You screwed this up.
I got 7.
After feeling so emboldened of pulling off the need for speed, you attempt to do a kickflip, but you land on the side of the board, which makes you fall off it. You still did a good job, but you just failed to perform the trick that you were trying to do.
I failed the kickflip, but I did the need for speed. Do I take damage?
No, you do not.
Yeah.
For now, I'll skip Karl. We'll go straight to Tipper.
Wait,
so now
2 seconds.
Mhm.
Am I still climbing?
You're still attempting to climb the ramp.
Oh, what?
You're not very
What
successful.
about me?
We'll get back to you.
That building's huge.
Because Karl's still looking at the force field. Tipper, now that you have you're really starting to feel a lot better about being around Gapper and playing his games. I need you to roll a intelligence saving throw.
Okay. 19.
Okay. So yeah, you're still playing with him. And now he goes, "Whoa, did you see what your friend did, the dragon? He just pulled off a need for speed. That was insane. Most people just crash into the back of the wall there."
How many times has that happened?
Oh, too many. I swear, most people that aren't humanoid, they just turn into mush when they hit the wall.
Well, I can see the dent in the wall.
Yeah, you see that there's a comical dent on the back of this building where everyone has been smashing into it after going down the ramp.
Wow, that was too close.
Look, come on, we gotta do one more. We gotta do one more trick. I know you can do it. Come to the street section. He brings you over to this.
Okay.
He brings you over to this platform. It's made of wood, and there's a ramp on one side, as well as more ramps on the two sides, and a staircase in between them. And he goes, "Okay, what trick can you do? Come on, you gotta think of something." I want you to roll perception.
Perception?
Yes.
12.
Okay, looking around on this platform, you see that there are a couple of things that you could do. The first trick that immediately jumps out to you is one where you just jump over the staircase that this platform has. The other one is grinding the rail that is from the right ramp on this platform.
Alright. I'll see if I can stick to the fences then.
Huh? No, it's a grind rail. It's not a fence.
I said that wrong then.
Yeah. So you wanna try the grind rail?
Yes.
Okay. Roll. Ooh, this is okay. First roll. I guess this is acrobatics. Roll acrobatics.
See, my 2-digit streak keeps going. 10.
Okay, you
Here I
do the
go.
same pull through. You push down on the floor, building up speed, and despite having never attempted a proper jump before, you pull off the jump and you land on this rail. The wheels of the board firmly locked on, but you're wobbling. It's hard to stay on this rail as the board is not moving, but your body wants to move. Roll dexterity saving throw.
They still free.
You fall off. You see as the board continues to go down the rail. It even goes up the part of the rail that's sloped, and it just keeps going, making it all the way to the end before falling off. But you fell off pretty quickly on the rail. Gapper comes over, and he just sort of looks over at the board as it keeps going, and he's like, I mean, that's technically a leaning to the left.
You saw me fall off, though.
Yeah, but did you see the board? It went all the way across.
Well, obviously I was face planted into the ground.
I mean, we can call it a leaning to the left on a technicality. I'm just trying to be nice.
I understand.
Hey, look, I'm sure you've had enough fun. This was great. We should do this again sometime. If you really think you're not part of Team Overground, that's not true. You are. You can come by us anytime.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, as long as you know where the headquarters are.
Okay, Gapple.
Gapple?
Did I say the wrong thing?
Yeah, you said
Yeah,
that.
who's listening? Who's not listening now?
No, that's not listening. That's something else.
That's different name calling.
But it seems that Gapper seems to have gotten the most he can out of you because you continue to act like you have no memory of whatever he's thinking of. So he decides that the people that you're hanging around now, it's probably best to leave you with them. And he goes, well, look, if you want anything, if you want to do anything with me, just let me know and I'll hook something up. But I think you've got some stuff going on right now, don't you?
Of course, Gapper.
Okay, well, in that case, I'll leave you to it. But think about it, all right?
I just
Yes.
want to point out. Oh, sorry.
Okay, see you later, Timmy. And he walks off.
It's Tip.
Sorry, Tipper. He walks off down an alley, and it takes him out to the main street.
Am I able to pause for a second and point out something?
Huh?
Can I just point out something real quick?
Yeah, sure.
So you're telling me that this guy who seeks his friend has come back, decides to leave the dude with a dumbass idiot who's trying to complete something because the sign told him something, a demonoid dragon that keeps on stealing stuff and going a little crazy, and a drunken smoker with no real reason to be with this group.
With the craziness of things that are happening in the wastenet, it's perfectly reasonable that he would think that Tipper is going through momentary psychosis and that he isn't going to be able to cure him of it in the moment.
Okay, fair enough.
It makes sense.
I guess.
Yeah. Okay, now, Karl, let's get back to you. By this point, now that Gapper is gone, the four of you start to... You feel like you've had enough fun here. This skate park, although you pulled off 3 tricks, well, 1 on a technicality, you think that you've had enough fun and you'd rather move on and try and find something else. And you're attracted to this force field that Karl has pointed out. Well, he's just been staring at the whole time, actually. Yeah, on the other side of this force field, there is a brick hallway that leads out into some place that has a blinding yellow light from some kind of immense sunshine that isn't on this side of the town. Very strange.
Oh,
So what are you
that
all
was
thinking?
a strange person.
You can imagine that
Is it my goal?
yeah, Gary would probably be very upset that he couldn't make it up the ramp.
No, I achieved that with grace and completely sliding off the damn ramp.
You didn't even reach a third of the way there,
Yeah, he
mate.
tried to Ninja Warrior up the ramp and failed.
Did you use a skateboard?
No, he didn't use a skateboard. He tried climbing up the ramp by pure grip strength alone, even though he has lack of that.
I want to point out the sign told me.
Don't listen to the damn sign. The sign is a pussy.
I don't know if you heard me, but I wheezed.
Yeah, I mean, the sign does say this place is kind of boring.
I'm gonna call over to where I am.
Yo, what's up?
I need you to come over here for a second. Come over here.
Alright, I'm alright. What's the big problem?
There's something behind this force field. Now we can get through it, but we need a lot of power.
So
Are you mastered in electricity?
I need you to roll investigation.
Investigation, okay.
Yes.
I got a 14.
You look at the force field and your gut tells you to just put your hand through it. You don't know why, but you feel this compulsion to do so. And as you push your hand through the force field, you feel that there's no resistance whatsoever.
Yeah, there's no resistance here, mate. I am able to move my hand, waving it through the other side.
Excellent.
Yeah, there's no resistance.
Excellent.
Okay.
Are any of you going to walk through it?
I'm gonna walk through it.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck, there's a 3.
As you walk through the force field, you feel immense sparks of electricity coming from your backpack and your pockets. And it hurts. You look down and you look in shock as you see all of your weapons, anything on you that could be construed as a weapon, is disintegrating before your eyes.
Oh no.
My bad.
Oh Jesus.
You are an idiot.
You walked through the thing.
You told me there was no resistance.
Yeah, there was no resistance. I didn't know it would interact with metal stuff.
What
I
the
didn't
fuck
know
is
it was
this
a
then?
metal disintegrator. Wait, since I am a partial dragon, can't I just use fire breath to repair some of the metal?
Were you a blacksmith or
It's
something?
probably, I'd say that no. The disintegration is too thorough for you to be able to do that.
Oh. Okay, hey Karl, did you want me to use a lightning or an electric type spell on this force field?
Yes.
Okay,
Need power, and hopefully we can try it.
okay, I would like to perform Thunderclap.
Okay.
So,
What do you have to do to,
the hit DC is Constitution 11.
Okay, roll that.
What, Constitution? Fuck's sake!
You perform Thunderclap, and you see that as the thunder rages down and strikes the force field, there is a surge of electricity, and the particles look extremely agitated in that moment, but then they settle down once again. You felt for a moment that it could be possible to do it again and potentially disable the force field.
Okay, I see what you're talking about, Karl. I just need to perform the Thunderclap another time, successfully, to turn off the power grid to this force field. Okay, I would like to perform another Thunderclap.
Yeah, go ahead.
Rolls Constitution. Let's fucking go! I got 21!
Yeah, okay, so you perform another Thunderclap. This time, now that you've had some experience using the magic, you call upon everything, all your entire might in order to perform this massive Thunderclap. It strikes this force field. The particles become so agitated that they disperse all around the field. and it appears unguarded for a brief moment.
I'll
Alright.
get through then.
Alright, hey, Gary, Tipper, let's go. And I yell out
Okay.
to the both of them. Come on, let's go.
Contemplating myself.
You see, as you stand around, just trying to call everyone around, you see these particles, they're not staying away. They are slowly starting to return to the force field. You will need to be fast.
Yeah, I go through the entrance
Mm-hmm.
without losing my one dagger and other materials, and I give Karl my dagger.
Oh, okay. Which dagger was that?
It was the normal dagger.
Normal dagger. Okay, that's part of
Look.
Karl's equipment now.
Yeah, I don't have the irradiated dagger.
Yeah.
anymore. Okay,
And
no,
for the people listening, that was something that happened before the session started. Okay, Gary and Tipper, are you both hurrying over?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so you're now on the other side of this force field, and you watch as the particles return to their place and the force field becomes active once again.
Damn it.
What is that thing?
Some
it's
type
a
of magic or you know what? I have no idea.
yeah. This is some type of metal detection and disintegration force field. It detects the
How did-
metal that you have on you, and it will disintegrate it from further contact and from
Well, I
me
would have been
and
naked
Karl.
if I went through that.
Yes, you're lucky.
That's true. Well, I'm not sure about that. It would have only gotten rid of the weapons. So, because
I am not losing my
Okay.
bows and my
Yeah, this
two
thing-
swords.
Yeah,
Wait.
this thing doesn't affect armor. It only affects weapons and anything harmful.
Oh, wait, hold up. How did you get your dagger through?
Well, I used
he used a
thunderclap on
thunderclap,
the
which
force field.
dispersed the particles enough for him to bring you all through.
Yeah,
I wanted him to explain that as part of the story.
Oh, right. Okay.
I used my spell thunderclap, and then, well, upon the second thunderclap, these particles dispersed from their original location, allowing me to go through without anything done to my weapons.
So you're telling me that you gave it so much power it dispersed?
No, I overrid its data components. Yes, of course I override it with more power.
Like he's just.
I was just making sure.
Yeah, he's
it's
just
like,
making
Jesus.
he's making stuff up, but
All
you're
right, all right.
but you don't know that.
I have a dumb idea.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, I just want to point out, I still have a crystal.
Yes.
Ask questions.
Oh.
So I'm going to try to use the crystal and throw it directly into this thing.
Okay.
field.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw. That is a 10.
You throw it through, and the crystal itself does not disintegrate, but the ropes that were attached around it do.
Okay.
Interesting.
So that did not give it enough power to burst it. I thought that might work, but it didn't.
Okay,
This is-
I would like to put one of my court staffs up to this thing to see if it disintegrates one of my court staffs.
We're just gonna keep on testing shit until we figure out how to
you-
get
yeah,
through
you
this.
guys-
I'll grab I have one of my court staffs equipped. I would choose to have it equipped on my right hand and put it up to this weapon detection thing.
Yeah, it disintegrates.
Okay, great to know.
Alright, we got plenty of stuff to test out.
Okay.
We got many stuff we can test out. I see.
Yeah,
Oh my
well,
god.
basically, it only affects weapons, not armor. When I
How
had
to
a
rope a weapon?
yeah,
You can strangle someone with it.
yeah,
Did I
rope
just,
our
did I
weapons.
just ask a really dumb question?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yes, you did. Yeah, anything that's classified as a weapon can disintegrate. while going through
Specifically
the
because that crystal, the rope was arranged in a way where it was like a circle, so that would have gone around someone's neck. That can be tightened to, choke them. So weapon.
Yeah.
I don't have anything to like.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Wait, I have. Oh my god, I'm stupid.
Yeah. From my experiment, I had metal gloves on and put an armored hand through. It doesn't affect armor.
Hey, DM.
Yes.
I did something stupid.
What?
Unarmed skill, grapple.
Huh?
I was just looking at my skills in that because I just wanted to see if I had anything, and I read unarmed skill. I have grapple.
No, it doesn't delete anything from a person. Just external weapons.
No, not that. What I was saying was, before when I tried to grapple up there.
Oh, right. Well, no, you know what?
I have grapple. God damn it!
You know what? It still would have probably been a problem. Look, guys, I'm gonna give you guys curses if you don't move on.
Yeah.
All right, you know what?
Guys.
All right.
Let's go.
Okay,
You gotta move.
so
I've been sitting here watching bloody Gary put a crystal through this bloody thing. Come on.
Well, I don't want to lose my stupid weapons.
yeah, okay. So you collect your things and you start to move out down this hallway. And on the other side is an opening into something that's bright and yellow. The closer you get, the more that you realize that this yellow light is actually just the sky and the brightness from it. As you approach closer, you can now start to see more into this this new location, and it looks starkly different from where you were before in town. This is not town. This is something else. Karl, you immediately recognize this location. You were here before. This was a place you were in, and you even spoke with some of the people in this location too. So you're pretty well versed in this specific area of it. It is a stretch of trampled ground, dark green grass that has seen better days, rubble of buildings close to you, trenches dug into the ground surrounded by corrugated metal and wooden slats, and there's some bases off in the distance, as well as some trailers further to the right, and then all the way at the back is a city of buildings that are all relatively cream colored, some of which are burnt. But it still looks like a functional city. It's just completely barren of any kind of people walking around it.
I turn the call and I say, is this the place you were talking about?
This is the war zone.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is the war zone?
Oh.
Boy.
I know
Oh,
exactly
wow.
what to do. Follow me into the trench.
All right.
Can I just say this music works so well?
I know. I know.
Did anyone else thought about
For
that?
the people listening in the recording, I am playing vintage army marching music. Karl leads you down into one of the many trenches that is closest to you. And you wander around. You follow him, who seems to have a very good idea of where he is going, as he has been in these parts before, clearly. Is there like a navigation check? No, there isn't. Let's say Major, make perception.
Perception.
Karl, yes, make perception.
How are we?
21.
21. Yeah, so you know these trenches by the back of your hand, even though you've only been in this place a few small times. You know exactly where you need to go and how to get to certain places. So, where are you going to lead your party members?
I'm going to take the Ratter.
Okay.
Ratter's camp.
Yeah. So, everyone else, you watch as Karl wanders around, and he takes you towards through the trenches. You can see above the trench there is a hill that something has been built inside. There are some half cylindrical concrete structures that have doors on them, and it looks like some kind of camp, a military base, a crude one that would be built out in the countryside. And you see as Karl takes you to this base, and he approaches basically another one of these concrete doors, but it's down on the ground floor.
This is strange.
Indeed.
Wow.
Karl, what do you do?
It's very sturdy rock.
I'm gonna yell for them to open the door.
Okay, what do you say?
Hey, it's me, the sergeant. I'm back. I need to get in.
You hear some scuffling inside. I need you to roll I guess charisma.
Charisma?
Yeah, just regular
Is it a
charisma.
saving throw?
No, it's not a saving throw.
17.
You hear there is some like startled squabbling on the inside. You feel as if these people recognize you. As their whispering starts to go up the chain of command inside. And then you see as the door, hold on a second, I have to familiarize myself with okay. I had to make sure that I was going to say the voice right. So you see as the door opens, and then you hear the voice of General Ratter, and he goes, "Well, howdy there. Where have you been? Oh my goodness, what?" And he immediately steps back and he pulls out a gun and he's pointing it directly at you. "You're a traitor! A traitor, I say!"
Whoa!
Yeah, I'm not traitorous.
"Yes, you are! You can't tell me that! Look, you're associating with these cretins! You're a traitor!"
They're
How
friendly.
dare you?
No. Don't listen to them. Listen to me. They're
Yeah.
friendly.
Hey,
Alright?
I'm friendly. I'm
If they
just
were-
crazy.
Don't, like I said, don't listen to them. They're my friends.
No, you ain't. That's not getting by me, sir. You, my friend. And he steps out. He still has this gun in his arms. It's like it's a bayonet. It's got the wooden handle, big spear on the end that he's pointing directly at your face. And he goes, "You can't just affiliate with other clans and expect me to be happy with them. Oh no, we have rules around here."
They're not associated with other clans. They're
What?
clanless.
These are vagabonds?
Not vagabonds.
What's a
What
vagabond?
else could they be?
Crazy
were-
psychopaths.
We were in the... No, don't listen to him. We got arrested, and they helped me to escape.
Roll a persuasion check.
21.
Let's go.
Nice.
You know, I was really banking on him not believing you, but that's the way of the dice. He, now that he realizes what has happened, he pulls down, he lowers his bayonet and he goes, "But you're in prison?
Yes.
What
We were all
prison?
imprisoned.
What, were you with the Scarlet Rangers?"
No.
No.
No!
It was outside this area.
There's, oh my goodness. I can't, he looks completely stunned. He's like trying to recall a memory. You're telling me that there's other clans out there that are imprisoning people like us?
Sorry,
That
what?
is correct, yeah.
Which clan is this? Where are they? I have
I'm
a
unsure.
word, I have a bone to pick with them.
They're in town, but we destroyed the prison.
Huh?
But it's under occupation
What?
by
What was
another
that?
force. By another clan.
You're not specific
Yeah.
enough. You're not specific enough. I need to know exactly what's going on.
I got this. I punched
We
the
were
guy
in... No,
really hard.
no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no.
Sorry. You take over. You take over.
Let me...
This is actually like you're talking
Let me-
about this in the thing.
No.
We were imprisoned in town.
That-
We don't know who... I don't know who imprisoned us.
Why do you keep
All right.
saying town? That's incredibly not specific.
The place was called Town. I know it doesn't sound specific, but the
What?
place was called Town.
Oh, you gotta
And we
be
were
kidding.
in prison.
Who names a town that?
I know.
Literally called town?
No
That's
idea.
ridiculous.
Literally. I know.
You tell us.
And now we got imprisoned.
Okay.
We managed to escape,
Right.
I managed to escape with the help of these guys.
Okay. Well,
We come in peace.
I'm really interested. Come inside. Come inside. He backs off and goes inside. And the rest of you are able to follow him. Okay. Yeah. You see that. As you enter into this lower area, you ascend a small staircase that leads you to the main outpost. It has the theming of a military bunker, but it's more organized, more like a prison in terms of how the tables and the rooms are arranged. To the right, close to the main entrance, which is another concrete door, is the medic bay. And furthest from both entrances is the armory, which holds a box. To the left, the box is to the left. It's full of crowbars, some with defects like knives for ends. And to the right is an abundance of weapons, of which there are at least 2 of any US military weapon one could think of. Now that you've been led in here, he gets you all to stand around a table. And General Ratter goes, "You gotta tell me more about the political climate out there. I'm really interested."
Well, the political climate out there is that it's currently, I don't know who rules the system now after the massive crash. All I know is they're despotic. Now,
I know some words, but that isn't one that I know.
It is authoritarian. Like there's
yeah. Mm-hmm. I know that all too well.
So it's like, yeah. And the other faction out there, the faction that I just talked about, is in control, and they're currently in a power struggle with the Zen Republic.
You know, I've heard rumors, and I spend all day in this base, so you don't see much from me, but I've heard rumors about these strange men flying around. Like, they're not using airplanes, they're just flying. That's what people tell me. All I know is that they're all white, and they say they have red eyes. Yeah, it's very strange. Have you seen any of those over there?
I haven't encountered one in my past.
Really? You? What's your name? What's your name, sir?
My name is
He looks towards Karl and he goes, "You gotta be kidding me. Who are these people?"
I'm Tipper, sir.
The lizard and the elven-looking dude. That is Gary.
Oh, I am Gary. Be gone.
I love these stupid names. General Ratter is like, "Okay, well, look, you said your names, I'll say mine. I'm General Ratter. I'm the commanding officer of the United Screaming Eagles, and what we do is we fight the Scarlet Rangers. That's all we do, and that's all we'll ever do." I'm starting to question.
Tell us your names. Your name. You tell us our names are stupid. Look at your name, Mister. I'm gonna say that under my breath.
Let's just say for the sake of this that he doesn't hear you.
Good.
Yeah, we fight the Scarlet Rangers. That's all we have done. That's all we'll ever do. But you're saying some things that are making me think that there's something else that I should be aware of.
Sorry, can I ask you a question, General Rad?
So I would prefer if you said General Ratter. That's my full name.
Oh, Ratter.
Yes.
I am so sorry, General Ratter.
Yes.
Well, you can call me Gary Be Gone.
Okay,
I will. Full names.
I will.
All right, cool. I just have a question.
Yes, Gary Be Gone.
So, all right, I'll leave it then. So your whole goal here is to continue fighting this. Who are you fighting
Scarlet
again?
Rangers. They're a bunch they're a bunch of Russian thugs, and they're occupying Oppenport City over there, and we gotta get them out, damn it!
How long has this war been?
It's been going on for ages! It doesn't stop!
Huh.
You know the mantra, war never ends.
Yeah, there's sometimes some point when the war stops.
Oh, not here.
Not here?
Hasn't happened for ages. We can't advance into the city. They've got it locked down.
Okay, I turn back to Karl and just pat him on the shoulder, and I just look at him and go like, I am so sorry. I'm just am.
Well, I'll tell you what. The 4 of you, You're walking in here. You say that you came out of prison?
Yes.
People
Yes,
like that. We could use them here in the U's army. We need those kind of people.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's got the right idea.
Yes, sir.
That's what I want to see. I want to see good militants.
And
Yes,
I am
sir.
not one of them, so I'm going to leave the door.
I'm gonna yank him back.
Wait, I know. Please, no. I don't want to. I don't want to fight
no,
this war.
Put him down.
You try to. No, you know what? Let's leave it up to a roll. Both of you, Karl and Gary, roll dexterity.
Dexterity.
Mm-hmm.
12.
Oh, damn it! I got it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
I got
So,
a 9.
Karl is able to keep a firm grip on you and prevent you from running off.
Fine. Dave.
Yes, we are all willing.
Okay, that's great. So, if all you four can work together, and I'll be honest, my communication with my fellow mercenaries hasn't been the greatest. I think it's got something to do with my voice.
Yeah, your voice sounds very, very manly.
People
Good
don't
sir.
like it when I'm talking to them.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Well, they should, damn it!
I like it when you're talking, sir.
So I cannot understand you, sir.
Anyway,
You are
listen.
muttering, sir.
This is what we gotta do. Gary, be gone. Listen to me. We
Yes, sir.
have
Muttering,
to
sir.
make it. We have to organize an assault onto Upper Port City. I don't know how we're gonna do it, but we're gonna do it, damn it. And you four are the perfect people to figure that all out. And I can just stand here and take care of these mercenaries who are, frankly, doing a terrible job.
Sir, I think you should gun them down, sir. They're not following commands.
You know, militants are not easy to come by. I'm certainly not going to go into the trailer park to get any new mercenaries. They're not going to be supportive of me. They want the whole war to end. I'm trying to, damn it!
We'll help you out.
Okay,
Loretta.
that's great. So, what weapons have you got on you?
My weapons have disintegrated. I've only got a dagger.
What?
I
How did that happen?
think all our weapons disintegrated.
No, only Karl's did.
Oh, really?
Yeah, only
I thought-
Karl's. No, only
No,
Karl's.
but
You all passed through the
okay.
force field when it was open, except Karl.
wait, when? What? Wait. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue with that.
Yeah,
Ah,
Oh,
you
a
went
great
with it.
sword, sir.
you show off
I
the
have
sword.
a bow.
And he's like,
I have a bow.
Okay, what, you don't have a ranged weapon?
I just said I have a bow. What do
I'm
you
not
think a bow
talking to you,
is?
Gary Begone, I'm talking to the little guy.
What? Okay, fine.
I've never wielded a bow, sir.
A bow? You're not wielding bows around here, Sonny. We got men's weapons.
Oh, I'm sorry. What did you just say? What did you just say, mister? I've been in this war for so long we can't stop it.
Come on, let's get you all suited up. He brings you all over to the
follow this guy.
armory. And you
I really don't want to follow him.
That's okay, you can stand back. Everyone that does choose to follow General Ratter, though, he leads you over to the main armory, which is, it's basically just in an offshoot of the same room. You see the box that's full of crowbars that have defects, and as well as a whole bunch of guns hanging up on the wall of different kinds.
I asked General, sir, do you have a full gauge, sir?
Give me a second, I need to look up what that is.
A full gauge shotgun.
have a full gauge?
I spelled gauge wrong.
Wait, how does a dragon know what a 4-gauge shotgun is?
Well, back when I used to live in that house, I did a lot of gun study.
Wait,
Yeah,
you
we
didn't
had
just,
a-
you didn't,
You
you
were
didn't
both
just
in
walk
noble
around.
households.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. I just got served by maids.
Yeah, he did too,
Really?
but he was edgy, so he looked up guns.
I
I
looked at
just looked
guns,
up-
knives, crowbars, anything that was weapon-like. I studied it for like 7 years.
Yeah, of
And
course we got
this is-
4-gauge shotguns. We got all kinds of shotguns. Take your pick.
These crowbars look similar to my one.
It's like this one right here.
Okay.
I'm going to take my crowbar and I'm going to take a
Now,
silenced pistol.
Hold on, I will add. Oh, by the way, every weapon that you take, you do have to roll for. So, wolf. No, sorry. I need you to roll. I guess it would be strength. Let's just say strength.
Strength. Okay, 13.
Yeah.
Retta,
You get a shotgun.
are you sure I can wield a gun?
Oh, anybody can wield a gun, Sonny.
I only ever knew the sword.
Trust me, guns are a lot easier to use than swords.
Go board that.
So
Oh, it's
all those years of me using a sword wasted.
Oh, no, it's not wasted. There are some situations where you do have to use a sword, but for the most part, guns are the way to go.
Okay.
Karl, what did you get?
I got a crowbar with the bayonet and a silenced pistol.
Okay, roll for both of them. Strength.
Strength?
Yeah.
7. And 2.
Okay, so the gun that you pick up, the silenced pistol, once again, as you pick it up, the barrel completely breaks off.
Christ.
And
You pistol
when you pick up the crowbar, you are startled to find that instead of a dagger on the end, it's a squeaky hammer.
Hey, Karl, what are you gonna do with that?
Shove it up your ass.
I want to see it happen.
Okay, we don't need a visual.
No, we
that,
don't need
Jesus.
visual. Okay.
I'm also. Can
yeah.
I also get a frag? Can I also get a frag grenade?
Okay. Roll strength. What did you get?
You got 2.
A 2. This frag grenade has already exploded.
Oh, you picked it up and exploded.
No. Like
You know
it's
what? I'm
just
gonna get
no. You know the drill. Only 3 items. So General Ratter pushes you aside. Okay, that's enough for you, sir. Now, young one.
Can I ask you, General, sir?
Me?
Yes, you. Go and pick a weapon.
Okay. What's on the shelf?
Any U.S. military weapon that you can think of.
I spot an M16.
An M16.
Oh,
What do you say when you see it?
What is this called, sir?
Oh, that's an M16. She's a real beauty.
Yeah, I'll say.
Okay, I'll try to wield it.
Okay, roll strength, but also athletics.
Okay. 7 for strength, 11 for athletics.
Okay,
Ooh.
so you are able to pick up the M16 and hold it. It's big, but you can carry it. The only issue is, as you grab it, the magazine snaps off.
Oh, no.
So, this weapon will not be capable of holding a magazine. You're gonna have to, like, individually feed it bullets.
Oh, boy. So, I have the gun.
General, sir, General.
Yes?
Was wondering, can I get a FIM 192 Stinger?
Hold on.
The anti-cross pistol!
What? No way! I'm not giving that out to someone of the likes of you!
But why not? What if I have to destroy something really big?
Because the last one we had was blown up!
Well, okay, I'm just saying, we might need that.
I can't imagine that anyone in the Scarlet Rangers would even have a vehicle like that.
I'm just saying, they're called Skyland Rangers. I'm pretty sure they will have planes.
I haven't seen any planes around here at all. Look, that's not the point.
Why are they called Skyland Rangers if they don't have planes? Okay, I'm going straight to them. We are going to find the commander. I'm going to ask him this goddamn question. All right, General, give me a goddamn gun.
Okay, fine, I
Many
will.
guns.
He reaches in. Now, what he's doing is he's looking for one that people don't grab typically. And what he does is he pulls out. it's similar, a similar caliber of machine gun to the one that Tipper grabbed, but it has a drum magazine. It's basically the magazine of a revolver, but huge.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
when you put that into perspective, it's a round magazine container with a magazine insert.
Yeah.
Is it like one of those like gangster guns? You know, back in the like 90s, those gangster guns with
Perhaps.
those.
I don't know for sure.
What are you talking about? Uzis, Mac 10s, 911s, Glocks.
I don't know, guys. I do not know enough about guns to be able to play this character.
All right, I'm ready to get a second one.
Oh, okay, all right. So
the
the general, he gives you this gun. I need you to make a strength saving throw, Gary. No, it's not saving throw. It's not saving throw. It's regular strength.
Strength throw.
Yeah.
Not saving. Oh my god.
When you grab the gun, the handle breaks off.
All right, that okay.
Wow, you guys are terrible at handling these weapons. Jeez.
Oh, wait, are we terrible at handling weapons, or are you just giving us terrible guns?
Well,
Look,
this 4-gauge is not terrible.
These guns have been through a lot, okay? I only have so many, and we're constantly having to put them together because people come back and they've broken them themselves. So sometimes these things just fall off. You gotta be careful with them, you know?
Oh, okay, I see. I have a question.
Yes.
Am I able to get that? Just hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. A M224.
Now you gotta stop with these outlandish suggestions. I'm not giving you any kind of anti-aircraft guns here, okay?
It's not an anti-aircraft gun. It's a gun that shoots a rocket up in the sky.
That's anti-aircraft!
I'm just saying, it will blow up on this rocket. All right, you know what? Enough.
That's it. I gave you what you wanted. Now, little guy, you want one more?
Yeah.
Okay.
I spot a Beretta M9.
Okay, a Beretta M9. Yeah. You want to pick it up?
You want to try to pick it up?
Do another strength throw.
All right. 5.
Oh. Wait, won't it just be strength, not strength saving?
No, yeah, it's just strength. Yeah, he did just strength.
Yeah.
Oh, I did strength throw.
That was
No, it's regular strength. Regular strength.
Regular strength?
Yes.
That's what I should have clicked.
Yes.
Yeah,
okay, do it again.
I
Do
had
it again.
something else.
16.
No, you get the Beretta M16, no problem.
In perfect condition too.
Hey, look,
Alright.
this one hasn't fallen off on me.
Oh,
Oh, you're lucky.
Okay. This is not outrageous, but I want an M203.
Look, you've been breaking so many of these things.
Hold up. It's not an anti-craft missile. It's not an anti-tech missile. It's just a grenade launcher.
Hold on a second. What is the M16? Are you sure you're saying no? You already.
No, I didn't say M16.
No, I'm talking to
M203.
Tipper. What?
Oh, sorry.
Are you trying? What gun do you want?
Beretta M8.
Oh, M8.
M9. No, M9.
M9.
Sorry.
Yeah.
M9.
Yep. Okay, you get that, no problem.
Oh,
Perfect condition.
M203
Oh, man.
grenade launcher is an underbelly grenade launcher.
What are you doing, Glenn?
We need something to explode, okay? We don't need...
yeah, an M203 is a grenade launcher.
I'll be right back.
exactly. What is wrong with that?
Okay.
It's a grenade launcher.
It's an underbelly grenade launcher.
Look,
so
you guys, you've been wasting a lot
of.
of my time. We've been sitting around talking about weapons and such,
All right,
but we haven't gotten to talking about the plan.
Okay, do you have gauntlets?
Gauntlets.
All right. General, I have a dumb question. Do you have a round shield?
No. What do we look like, pillocks? We've got gauntlets, though. Do you want those?
Yeah, I'll have the damn gauntlets.
All right,
At least I can punch my way through it.
roll strength.
God, I'm not allowed to have fun.
The Infinity Gauntlet.
No, I wanted a stupid round shield.
Oh my goodness.
12.
We are spending
12.
so much time on this.
Yep, you get
We keep
gauntlets.
on rolling stupidly.
All right, now, you've gotten all your weapons. I think that's plenty enough. Now, let's talk about the plan. So, I have no clue what we're gonna do.
Oh, you are so goddamn. Someone hold me back. Really, someone hold me back. I swear to God.
Do you see? Well, no, you guys haven't seen, but Karl, you've seen this before. You've seen what the Scarlet Rangers are capable of doing. You've been up there. I know.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, so it makes sense why I have no ideas. I was hoping that you guys would have ideas for us.
Well, I have a plan.
Okay.
Dramatic scene.
Now,
Yep.
what we're gonna do is, we're gonna sneak into the base,
Mhm.
And?
we will eliminate the chain of command. And when the chain of command is dead, we go to basically the Scarlet Rangers will be weak enough for you to launch an offensive into the city.
Interesting. You know, that sounds extremely similar to other plans that we have run before and haven't been successful. What chain of command specifically?
Well, we have to take out Trukov, don't we?
Trukov? Oh, that guy? You're going straight for the head? You can't kill him, just like you can't kill me.
Oh, you watch me, I swear to God. Brr, brr.
Well, what would you like?
Well, I'll tell you what. There is one person that has been giving us immense strife for the longest time. And that is Joseph. Joseph, he is... What's the matter?
Let's just solve.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, no one else is gonna know.
I know.
Move on.
Yeah.
To explain it, it's Yankee Doodle, if anyone knows Yankee Doodle.
Joseph has been camping on the top of those buildings out the front of Upperport City for as long as I can remember. And we can't even begin to advance into the city in any capacity if he's up there shooting us and scaring us off. The morale of my army is terrible.
Okay.
We need Joseph gone. If you can figure out a way to get that sniper off the top of those buildings, then we'll go in and we'll at least get a third of the way inside the city.
Okay. After we take out Joseph, would you like us to take out any defenses along the way? Clearful path.
Sure. If you feel like it, you're up to it, go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Don't don't get yourself, don't get in over your heads now. You're just four people.
Oh, really? 4 people who probably
Four
make a
people.
bigger dent than you did.
That's true.
4 people is a lot more quiet than an entire battalion moving into the city. So they will probably not have time to react.
You know, that is incredibly smart, and I feel so dumb for not thinking of that myself, but you're right. If you 4 go all in at once and keep a low profile, and you take out Joseph, we should be good.
Okay.
Okay, so do we have a deal?
Righto.
Yes,
Have
sir.
a deal.
Great. He holds out his hand for you to shake.
I'll shake it.
All right. And we will end the session there.
Oh,
Yep.
Right.
How
Oh
was
my
that?
goodness.
That was very long,
phrasing.
very
Mm. Yeah.
I hate that stupid general. We would let me have a goddamn anti-air tank launcher.
Why would you want an anti-aircraft?
Listen,
This
listen.
style.
You think they're called sky raids for a reason.
He's been telling you this
Scarlet.
whole time.
For a reason.
He's been telling you this whole time that there's like no air raids.
That is bull. I call shenanigans.
You don't know anything.
I don't know anything.
The
I didn't
whole
listen
world
to
could
it.
change at a time, and you would have no idea.
My character hasn't wielded a gun.
That's it for this episode of Interp'd Reality. Did you have just as much fun as we did? Why don't you leave us a like, share the episode around, and make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you don't miss out on any new releases. We'd also love to hear what your favorite part was, so let us know in the comments. Also check out our other shenanigans set in the worlds we've built, plus all our links for even more content outside of D&D you never thought you needed. Thank you so much for listening all the way through to the end, and we'll see you all next time.